Hello everybody, welcome to TCC Sim Racing. I am your host Craig Cook. How is everyone this lovely evening? Well, here in Wales it's okay, it's lovely, it's still light actually, it's quite strange. But yeah, we're here at Red Bull. We're actually here at Red Bull, but I'm actually in Wales. But yeah, we're here at Red Bull, and we're here for round 5 of the Touring Car Championship. In the commentary box with me this evening is the lovely man that we all love and we care for. Is Jesse Linquela. How you doing, Jesse?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm ready for a race. I haven't seen a Red Bull race in a while, so this is exciting. Something new.
Yeah, good shout actually. Yeah, we haven't, have we? We haven't. We usually see GT3s and everything around here, but we don't usually see the TCC. So, so we're going to wait for these guys to go out. Let's have a look at the championship table, because this is where it's been a bit interesting, because obviously there is a sim rig up for grabs, and just to let you know before we go any further, there has been upload issues on PS5. Okay, so we might have a few glitches on game. I do apologise in advance. There's nothing we can do about it, and apparently it's going through everybody at the moment. So fingers crossed, all goes well and everyone gets out of the pits. Okay, doesn't look like they are at the moment, but we'll have a look in just a tick. But let's have a look at the championship tables as it stands. And at the moment, Matty is absolutely flying away with it. Pretty much guaranteed the title today. I think it's 8th he has to finish, and that's him winning the championship. So well done to him. Good luck for this race. However, However, we still got points in the bag for everybody else. So 129 for Matty, 87 for Butler, Handy Point there on 81, and he missed 2 races as well, so fair play to him. Corndog there on 78, Haslett there on 75, Petrol Bloke on 72, sorry. Adam Bath on 72, we've got Nick there on 63, we've also got Wildney on 62, Danzo 48, we've got Richard Pugh there on 31, Sam Ruto 28, Stickman on 15, unfortunately not here, and Beaverball had to retire from the race due to work commitments, which is okay. We understand that. You know, life comes before racing. Sometimes depends if you're getting paid for it. But that's how it is at the moment, and that is your championship tables. But as we go back live, we're going to take a look at Matty, who is our championship leader, and he's been absolutely phenomenal already, hasn't he, this year? And he's in for a chance at this sim rig here, Jesse.
Yeah, I'm sure he's excited about it. I mean, it's a cool opportunity to be able to get something of that much value. I mean, a lot of these guys work hard just to be able to purchase it. So to be able to go out there and win one, that's amazing. Yeah,
definitely. So great to see that he's in for a real chance of winning this. So if he wins this race, he's going to be on some good points, gets the fastest laps, and an extra couple of points. And then we've got to see about everybody else. I think there is an academy driver at the moment who's absolutely dominating, which is Hyper, and he's looking pretty good. But my worry is the delivery bill. Because that's going to cost me a lot of money if he actually wins. I think it's Portugal. I'm pretty sure it's Portugal, but we're hoping it's going to be a Brit. I don't mind driving to his house and delivering it for him. It'll be a lot cheaper. But there we go. So there is Matty at the moment. So wait for a couple of cars to come round. So there is one of the Golfs. Let's have a look at Butler. So Butler at the moment, he reckons that the car after the physics drives better. We're going to find out. So yeah, big news for Butler. So and also just a massive mention to Pepsi GT, which is Speedball's clothing. Go and check him out, please, on Facebook and social media. He's all on there, so go and check him out. He will obviously bang down the discount code as well if you'd like to have a look at that, and also the website if you want to chuck that on there as well, Pepsi. That'd be beautiful. So that's Paulie Peebles there. So if you want to go and check him out, please do so. Speedball's clothing,
hey,
absolutely
and you
awesome.
know he's just an all-around good guy as well.
He is. He's a lovely guy. He's a very nice guy. Very nice
yes.
guy. And also, massive shout out to Esports Team Management. Go and check out the app. There was a little bit of an issue before. It's now been rectified. Go and check it out. You put your team on there. Put your racing information up there. Leagues, championship events, anything you want. It is absolutely epic, and we are the main feature for them, because we got some big plans coming, and you won't want to miss it. You think Gran Turismo World Series is good? Wait until you see this, because I'm commentating on it. No, I'm joking. But it's going to be amazing. It's going to be really good, and we can't wait to start it. But Butler on pole at the moment, so that's a good start, isn't it? Matty in second. Nick's coming through there in the other Toyota as well. Great to see Toyota's up there. Samaruto has had no practice. He literally said he's winging it today. I don't like the words winging, but he's 5th. That's pretty good going, isn't it? That's pretty good going. And
I was going to say,
sorry, mate. Go on.
We had a race. I don't know, a couple seasons ago where Boosted Alpha came in and said he hadn't practiced either, and I think he ended up like 1st or 2nd. So we don't buy into these drivers who claim they have no practice coming in.
Yeah, that's a good shout, that is, mate. Definitely. As you can see, a couple of drivers coming in. There's Richard Pugh's just done a lap as well. I think he was in the 39s there. So Haslett on a bit of a lap at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on him. Sam Ruto's there, still in 5th. Albie's just gone through with 39. So everyone's sort of just off pace at the moment. Handy Point is there, and obviously he'd be working on his consistency, but he's been absolutely flying in the Captain Colossus racing stuff. And also massive shout out to Captain Colossus. He's actually watching as well, so cheers Paul for joining us. So if you want to go and check out Paul Dane's Captain Colossus Racing, go and hit them up on YouTube. They're absolutely brilliant group, and I'll tell you what, that guy's dulcet tones, I'll tell you what, I thought I was good. There's Wildney. He's there in 7th place. Absolutely fantastic to see him on track again. And it's 7th at the moment on the Toyota. I'll tell you what, lots of them have been practicing as well, Jesse. And one bloke that I'm very surprised at the moment is this man in 10th. He has been practicing constantly all week. So every time I went up to look at a lobby, he's been there on his own racing. And he's 10th at the moment.
He has. I've seen a few times where he's like, "Hey, lobby's open." I think even today he said he put it open, and he was. It was open until the race started. So he's definitely been out there practicing. So if he doesn't do well, it's not for lack of effort. That's for sure.
Indeed, yeah. Matty's just come into the pits as well. Nick's still there in 3rd. Wildney has dropped all the way down to 8th now. So there's Albie there in 9th. Corndog is coming through. But it looks like penalties are pretty harsh around here at the moment. And it looks like turn 1 seems to be a bit of an issue for these guys.
Yeah, I mean, the penalties are brutal on this track. So I even when they were practicing, I noticed they were getting a lot of penalties. Now, maybe, of course, they're just trying to, stretch the limits of it right now. We might see a little more conservative lines when we get started. But right now, there's no hurt trying to squeeze every 10th of a second you can right now.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much, everyone who has joined us. Really do appreciate it. The viewing's going straight up, which is fantastic to see. But also, please don't forget to share. Share to your friends. Share to your dog. Share to your hamster. I do that all the time. They might watch YouTube. You don't know. They don't know how clever they are. Yeah, just let everyone know. Let's get CC Sim out there and let's really push the boundaries. We want the best of the best here, and we seem to have it already. But we want to really grow and really grow quickly. So thank you very much to Reuven Claudia, who has also liked the stream. Lewis Kendall, thank you. Andrews and Joe Zella, who will be racing tonight, I think, in the STCC. So good luck to him today. Aaron Carmen, thank you very much for liking the stream. Really appreciate that. And Craig Cook, whoever he is, he shared the stream as well. So there you go. Just a simple push of the button and it's shared. Fantastic. Jesse, Corndog still there in 10th place. Butler's just gone faster again. Also, Nick's gone faster in that 3rd place. There he is. He's gone faster and he's done a 37.5. So he's not that far. Look how close it is for the top. Look at this. Absolutely fantastic. 0.097. And there's a bit of a problem with Matty's time coming through there. So, apparently he's done a 33.4. That's really impressive. Massive glitch going on there, so hopefully that will sort itself out. Sam Ruto's still 4th. Handy Point has a penalty, but he's in 5th now. So seems like these physics are starting to worry the drivers now.
Yeah, I've noticed too. I've just been watching Butler because obviously he's one of the quicker ones on track. He's been purple early in the laps, but man, he seems to lose a lot of time around those last 2 corners. I don't know if he's struggling with the line or what the deal is, so that might be something to watch as we go through the race if he ends up being in front.
Yeah, definitely. Good shout there, mate. And you can just see that. I mean, usually these guys have got great internet. There's usually no problems, but there seems to be a PS5 issue with the upload speed. Not too sure if they've all phoned their internet companies and saying there's something wrong with my internet. No, there's nothing wrong here, mate. So there's something that's going on inside the game. I'm real unfortunate, but fingers crossed all goes well. Mr. Clark Dunkley has also liked the stream. Dan David, great to see you, buddy. He has also liked the stream. So I'd go and check Dan out as well. I can't remember the name of your design company, mate. Click and Design, I think it's called. If you just post it down the bottom, mate, that'd be fantastic. Just so let everyone knows. I do apologise. I will make sure. And from Jesse. Is that because Nick's just gone pole?
Yeah, Nicky is in pole and smoked it by 0.2 of a second. That's impressive.
Woo! So there we go. Nick goes into pole position for BBR. There's quite a selection of BBR cars on track, but he goes pole. But it's great to see the Toyotas up there. I am a lover of this Toyota because it just sounds wicked. Let's go in car and you can have a listen for yourself. Let's just have a little quiet moment and let's just check him out. Here's purple in sector 1. So good. It's so good. So Butler there in 2nd, and there's Matty in 3rd. Sam Ruto 4th. He's parked up. Handy Point's in 5th. Hassler in 6th. This is great. This is going to be such a good race. Toyota versus VW definitely tonight. Wildney in 7th. Petrol in 8th place. There is 45 seconds before qualifying is over. There is Corndog still in that 9th place. Really surprised. Really surprised. There is Albie there in the 10th spot. Richard Pugh and Rippin are in the pit lane because they cannot qualify. We have lost someone. We did have 13, so we have lost a driver. I'm not too sure who that is. So we will keep an eye on that for the rest of the well, we'll just check it out afterwards. It's just easier. Need to know nothing says good luck, petrol bloke. Come on, Nicky, says Clark. Click and Design, thanks, mate. No worries. There you go. Click and Design. I was right. We have Pepsi GT saying good evening, everyone. That is Speeble's Clothing. Good luck, Richard Pugh and Petrol Bloke. We got Don't Worry, Craig. Hyper is based in Germany. Well, it's still a trek, though, isn't it? It's still over the pond. So let's have a look. Final lap. Nick comes through. He's going to get a lap. So is Butler. So they managed to sneak another one in. Matty coming round for the final time. He's got good accelerator. Oh, this is going to be very close. 34, 35, 36. He might do this, you know. He might get pole. Oh, that's very close. 37.7 across the line, but it did say that a 31, so a 41,
Butler
so he
is,
must have got a half-second penalty there. Butler, sorry, mate, go.
Butler's purple right now, so it'll be an interesting watch here to see if he can nip Nicky, who is actually right behind him on the track too.
And Wildney's just gone into 4th, so Wildney has now put another Toyota in the top 5. So it's literally a Volkswagen sandwich at the moment, and the butter is definitely Matty, and everyone else is the lovely bread on the outside. It's incredible. Look at that. 2 Toyotas, first and second. Then we got a Volkswagen Golf, and then we have another 2 Toyotas, 4th and 5th. With Handy Pint Petrol and Haslett there. The other Golf's just sitting behind. So they are the side dish of that plate. So there we go. Nicky on pole at the moment. Can Butler do it? Here we go. He's coming into the final corner. We've got Nicky just behind him as well. Not too sure if he's on a purple yet, Jess.
Not quite. He's very close though. He was about two tenths off before.
Oh, great exit there from Butler. Has he got it? This is a good 37, low 37. Oh, nearly does
missed.
it. And Nick's just flashing his lights going, no, I got pole as he drives past. That was brilliant. So he's just seen that, and Butler will take second. But Nick on pole position, he's going to be very pleased with that, isn't he, Jess?
Yeah, absolutely. Those guys are... And Matty's right there in 3rd, too. He's going to be in a nice little spot. Hopefully he can get some drafts and move his way up to the front. There's plenty of passing opportunities on this track, too, which is nice.
Yeah, definitely. So Matty will take 3rd. He'll be pretty pleased with that, considering he has been worried about these new settings and obviously the new physics. So Wildney in 4th, Samaruto there in the 5th place with a 1.5 second penalty. Don't know how you get that on a warm down lap. There is Handy Pint in 6th place. Haslett is in 7th, Petrol Bloke in 8th, Corndog is there in 9th, and Adam Bath right at the back. Not expecting that, so we'll see what happens. But I'll tell you what, 2 seconds from the lead, that's quite a big gap, isn't it? But we'll see how that pans out for the rest of the race. No pit stop in this race as well. Racing soft tyres for these guys. Setups only allowed to be adjusted is the downforce. That is it. So Richard Pugh in 11th. Rippenatarian is parked up there in the pits, and Richard Pugh has just decided to come out. Has he just come out just across the line, so he finishes on the right-hand side of the grid as they line up? I'm not too sure. Might be a cheeky little idea. Damo says, go Nicky or Finland. Okay, Wonders Esports says, or Finland, or is that go Finland? I'm not too sure. Great from Sam, Dave, J too, says Damo. Yeah, they did a cracking job. So let's take a look at the moment of the qualifying results. So it's Nicky on pole, Butler 2nd, Matty 3rd, Wildney 4th, Sam Ruto in 5th, Handy Pint in 6th, Haslett 7th, Petrol Bloke in 8th. Then we have Corndog 9th, Albie there in 10th, Richard Pugh in 11th, and Rippenatarian in 12th. Oh, my goodness me, Jesse, this is going to be intense. It's going to be so intense. But here we go.
It's going to be all about the start, too.
It is indeed. Sorry, mate, I do apologise. I keep jumping. I'm so excited about this race. I don't know why. It's just because I've seen a Toyota Fest at the top. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ready for this cracking race. Round 5 here at Red Bull for the Touring Car Championship. So here we go, everybody. Round 5 here at Red Bull Ring. On pole position is Nicky. Butler in 2nd. Who is going to take it into turn 1? It's going to be a very, very interesting race. Matty there in 3rd. Wildney 4th. Sam Ruto takes out the top 5. Who's going to take it into turn 1? We're going to wait for these lights to go. Everyone seems to get... My goodness me, was that Haslett at the back there? Was it Petrol Bloke? Petrol Bloke had a brilliant start. Whipped through the inside there of Handy Pint. So he goes into that 6th position. But it's Butler who takes and steals the lead from Nicky into turn 1. So it's Butler in the lead, Nicky in second, Wildney takes third place, Matty's dropped down to fourth, Samaruto in fifth, and Petrol Bloke has been the best one out of the so far. He has now popped himself into sixth place, and he's chasing down Samaruto, but it's Butler in the lead here, Jesse, and what a great start from everyone. Everyone's through turn 1. Yeah, great move there from Samaruto. We will take a look at that in a moment, but it's still Butler in the lead. A little bit of shakiness going on, but it seems to settle down, which is great. But Nicky is finding his feet, and he's going to want to get past Butler as quickly as he can. Can Butler get another podium in the last 2 weeks? But Samaruto's trying to hold on to that fourth place. Matty's trying to get an inside line. He has to finish in the top 8. There's Matty, and that is him championship-wise complete. So it's Wildney there in third, Samaruto in fourth, Matty going down the inside of Samaruto. Has he got the line? Oh, Samaruto's all over the place. Matty go down the inside for a move. He might get this done here. A little bit of contact, but it looks like Matt's through in fourth place. He's still side by side with Samaruto. He puts the hammer down and gets through. That's a great move. Petrol Bloke has been passed by Handy Point as well, and Matty has got that fourth place, but Samaruto's going down the inside again. Not quite doing it here, Jesse. Well, that's a great battle going on there between those guys. Let's take a quick replay of what happened with Samaruto and Matty as they go down the inside of turn 3, and it's Samaruto down the inside. Matty gives him lots of room. Brilliant respect from Matty again, and goes past the Samaruto on that siege there. Brilliant stuff. Oh. Yeah, not too sure what happened there. See if we can go back and have a look at that, because that's another one we missed. Yeah, he's must have lost it in turn 2. Second from last, maybe. Okay, mate, cheers for that. And there's Butler in first. Nicky there in second, trying to chase him down. Wildney now in third. Then Matty has still got the pace to keep up with these guys. So very, very interesting that the dramatic physics change has put the Toyotas 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Can Matty do anything about it? Handy Point's there as well. Then we've got another Volkswagen of the Handy Point there for CCR. Then we've got Petrol Bloke. Samaruto there in 7th. He will have to take his penalty. Adam Bath there in 8th, trying to stay on the back of the group. There's Haslett, who was right up there. Haslett round the outside of Richard Pugh. Has he got it done? Yes, he has. Great shout from Jesse. Managed to just clip that, but it looks like Richard Pugh's going to look down the inside. Hasn't quite got it done. Corndog might make an opportunity down the inside of Richard Pugh. I think he's got that done. Has he? He's got the nose on the side of him. Down the inside. Yes, he has. Good move there from Corndog. So he's made a move as well. So there comes Rippin' the Terran there in 12th place. He's had an incident as well on track. Back to the leaders, though, because at the moment, Nick is trying to chase down Butler, and he's closing in quickly on board with Nicky. Yeah, definitely. Just see Butler with a slightly different line there, managing to get the exit speed he needs to get away from Nick. So Nick was slightly narrower there, but the battle for third is really hotting up. Look at this. Wildney is being chased down by the Volkswagen of Matty, championship leader. Can he find a way through? He might have a little pop down the inside here, into the braking zone, goes a little bit wider. Can he get the cut back here on Wildney? He's got great acceleration out of the corner. Could have a chance here. Not quite. Let's stay on board with him, because this is brilliant. Look at this stuff. Wildney in third, Matty in fourth, Handy Point just on the back there, but this battle for third is intense. 15 minutes to go yet, Jesse.
Seems like Albie's starting to reel in Samaruto as well, and Hazlett's not far behind, so we might see a late pack battle there as well.
Yeah, and I do apologise, mate. I put you on mute again. I literally got about 55. Do you know what? I'm going to do that from now on. If I want messages to come through on YouTube and Facebook, I'm just going to mute you. It seems to work fine. Cheers, guys.
They hear me.
They want to hear you, my friend. Yeah, and David says, great job from the guys. And Wildney's off the track. Wildney's off the track. And he's managed to get it back on, but Matty goes through. So let's have a look what happened there on the back of the car. So it looks like Wildney took a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit sideways as he came into the corner, went over the grass. That's no traction. Gets back onto the track, but that's Matty through, and he's going to be very pleased with that. Third place for Matty.
I would say Handy Pint took advantage of it as well. He's just there in front of Wildney. It'll be a good little drag race here down the straight.
Here we go. Wildney on the inside, don't want to be there on this corner, into the braking zone. Handy Point goes wide, and Wildney thinks better of it and just sits behind him. But that's also going to be a problem for him because Petrol Bloke's going to be on his case now. Let's go on board with Petrol. This is fantastic racing. Past he goes, thank you very much. But wait for the Toyota. Just at the last minute, it'll start to creep up. Or has he? No, he hasn't. Oh, that's very interesting. So into the breakers we go. Purple lap at the moment. Purple sector for Petrol. So keep an eye on Petrol. He seems to be finding his mojo with, what's that, just under 15 minutes of the race to go. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, this is one of those tracks where if you nip the corners just right, you can really improve your time. I mean, but by the same token, it's easy to get that penalty. So it's a nice fine line that you can run. But in this case, he's got nothing to lose. He's mid-pack. See if he can pick some guys off. Yeah,
definitely great shout. Samruto's still there on the back of these guys, but the battle for first is still hotting up. You can just see Nicky's now sort of trying this wider line, and Matt has got the fastest lap with 1:37.7. So great stuff from Matt. This is really interesting.
Nicky is purple right now too, so he's getting a nice little run. So hopefully he can reel in Butler some. Yeah, he's got it down to 6/10. It was about 8 or 9/10. So.
Great stuff. Good battle between these two. Right, so I think, like you said, I think Nicky's just sort of finding his bearings, trying to find out where he's faster, where he's slower, and he had a great exit there. He's right on the case now.
Engaged.
Yeah, is it? Well, we hope so, but he does get the fastest lap, 37.5 for Nick. So great stuff from him. Again, closes right up on the bumper. Right up, and mistake there from Butler. He just looked in the rearview mirror, and now he's under real pressure. Butler under pressure. Can the Toyota of Nick go past BBR and TCC Sim Racing battling it out? And here we go, round the outside. Has he got it done? This would be a brilliant move if he can. He doesn't want to be there, does Butler, into the braking zone. And while they're battling, Matt's catching up here, Jesse.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what Matt wants to see, right? He wants to see those guys battling back and forth because it gives him a lot of pace.
Definitely. Now it's down to 3 seconds now. You can see a little bit of rubber burning on the Golf in third place there. You can just see rubbing the paintwork there. That is a glitch, just to let you know, but it does look really cool for visual style, you know what I mean? So we like that. Butler there in the lead, Nicky in second, and still chasing him down. He seems quick in that last sector, doesn't he? And you did say previously that Butler was a lot slower in that sector to Nick there, Jess.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm watching Wildney is all over Samarudo now. We'll see if something comes of that.
Yeah, there he goes down the inside. Good move. Has he got it down? He doesn't want to spin out this time into the brake zone. Gets on the brakes early. Gets the car turned in. Has he done it? Yes, he has. Good move there from Wildney. That was superb. Great driving from the two of them. Great respect. Very tough corner to stay there.
Yeah, it seemed like he was kind of setting him up too. You know how they'll sometimes lead inside or outside and see if they can kind of rope-a-dope him. And it looked like that's what Wildney did.
Nicely done. Samruto stays with him. Can he close him up? He's a feisty old Finnish man, he is. He really is. So Butler still in the lead. Now it's 0.3. And again, Nick just really closes into turn one. But another good exit there from Butler. And Nick goes slightly wide. But let's keep an eye on that time with Matty, but they seem to have missed, made a mistake there. 2.8 seconds now, but they can't quite close him up, but he's not far away. Handy Point there in fourth place, still just can't get on top of Matty at the moment, but Petrol Bloke as well, purple sector, but look at the battle behind. Wildney and Samruto still at it. Down the inside goes Samruto. Is he going to get it done? Yes, he is. Cutback could be on though for Wildney as he gets the exit. This is brilliant racing, really is good stuff.
Yeah, those guys are. It's nice. They're giving each other space, but it seems like they're side beside each other rather than in front and back most of the race. I mean, they seem to like riding side by side. So, more power to them.
Yeah, definitely. There's some sort of love sort of thing going on there. It's great to see. Lovely paintwork as well. Not too much damage, so it's great to see. Great again, side by side as they come into the left-hander. Can he get this done? No, he can't. Samruto stays in that sixth place. Cutback could be on for Wildney. He's going to do it again. Same place. Little touch contact. He manages to save it to Samruto. And into the braking zone again. Wildney's got the inside line. He bows out of this one. Gives Samruto the place. But again, could go slightly wide here, but what a battle between these two. Fantastic stuff. Going to take a look at the guys at the back. There's Haslett trying to close up these guys. There's Corndog there in the 9th spot for BBR. Then we've got Adam Bath there in 10th place. Then we have Rippinatarian at the back there with Richard Pugh in 12th, and he's chasing down Rippinatarian. So Rippinatarian's starting to make some moves now. Battle for the lead has opened dramatically up there. There's 1.8 seconds between him and Nick, which is not what Nick wanted. But Matty's still there, 2.2 now. So a couple of mistakes coming in for Nick.
Yeah, and Butler, he ran his fastest lap thus far on that last lap. So, you know, he's running some good laps at the right time. I mean, it's important.
Yeah,
he's
definitely.
on purple, too.
He's purple as well, so keep an eye on that. Wildney is still holding that Samaruto off for that 6th position. I'll tell you what, that would be brilliant for a race win, wouldn't it? This is like a race win for these two. Into the braking zone. Wildney in 6th. Samaruto there in 7th. Haslett just behind him now, and he's chasing him down. Corndog just behind them as well. Adam Bath is now closed up on Corndog, so there could be a right good battle for 6th place here. But meanwhile, leaders still out and about. There they are. Butler, Nick, now 2 seconds now, and Matty has now dropped back to 2.6. Oh, very interesting. Very, very interesting race because, like I was saying, massive physics change, as we said. The Toyota seem to be very dominant here on this track. Tough grace at Brands, actually, in the final.
It looks like, too, that Haslett here, when we enter the penalty zone, he may take 7th off Samaruto. He's got a 2nd penalty, so Haslett may be able to move up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll keep an eye on that one. There we go. There is Haslett. He's coming through now. 8.5 minutes to go this race. Don't forget, we have got the Super Touring Car Championship up next. But these two are still at it. Look at them. Samaruto and Wildney, they're still battling away. They're still side by side. But this time, Wildney has managed to get away. And he's got a penalty for his cause. Samaruto has just taken a penalty, I think. And Haslett is now right behind him and looking for an overtake. So let's go on board with Samaruto. Brilliant battle.
He is right in the rear mirror. That's fantastic.
So into the braking zone. Can he do the cutback? Oh, that was very cleverly done there by Haslett. And he just hits the rear end of Samaruto's car. Look at Corndog and Bath now in the background. Adam Bath is there. Corndog in the bath. That sounds like a lovely idea, I tell you what. So down in the back there, Adam Bath goes past for that 9th place. Has he got it done? Yes, he has. He goes through. He's into 9th. It looks like he done it on turn 1, and into 9th he goes. Corndog really struggling, and he was, I'll tell you what, like I said, he had lots of practice as well. So very interesting to see and listen to him after the race. But the battle still goes on between the BBR guys and Samaruto. The Finn driver is defending it for all he's worth in 7th place.
You know, and if you look at the pack...
Oh, contact!
The pack is... Sorry?
Contact, I do apologise. Contact between Haslett and Samaruto there, and this has given Adam Bath the opportunity to go and look down the inside. Samaruto's had to go wide, and Adam Bath goes through. So let's have a quick look at what happened there. Haslett and Samaruto into the braking zone. Oh, he overshot. Samaruto overshot, and then Haslett took his line. Well, he took a line. I don't think it was the right line, but he just sort of nudged him off. Samaruto off. We're going to have a look. There he is. He's off, and we're going to take another replay at Samaruto. My goodness me, Samaruto's getting a lot of love today. Wow, he went really off, didn't he? Jeez Louise. He missed the other gravel trap, so he took an advantage of that side as well. So unfortunate for Samaruto, he's in the gravel and he is out back in 12th place now. So Butler in the lead, Nicky in 2nd, Matty in 3rd. Matty's closed up to 1.4 on the last few laps. Brilliant.
Yeah, and you know what? Back to Samaruto, we see that a lot when somebody goes off. They get back on, they get the dirty tires, and they start sliding around. It's frustrating as heck, but sometimes you have to be conservative when you go off that track and realize that your tires are going to be slippery.
Yeah, definitely. Great shout there, mate. And it's very, very true indeed. Handy point there in 4th place. Petrol Bloke hasn't quite managed to close him up, but these two are still like very much on par. Look how consistent those lap times are. I don't want to spoil it for him. There is Petrol Bloke, and he just had 2:39, so that's what's dropped him back because he was really close to Petrol Bloke the last few laps. Wildney's there in 6th. He's now pushing for Petrol Bloke, that one. Wildney's in 6th. Haslett in 7th. There is Adam Bath in the 8th spot. Corndog now in 9th. Rippinatarian's in the top 10. Richard Pugh's just behind him, but he's now got Samaruto, who's going to be chasing him down like a man possessed. But but Butler still in the lead. 1.9 from Nick in second and Matt there in third, and that gap's opened up again. I'll tell you what, it's very, very close. These cars are so well balanced now, but Matty is pushing hard.
Yeah, Matty's reeling in for sure. He had a purple lap the last time through, so he's not very far off there. I mean, he's got it down to what, 1.4. It was like over 3 seconds, wasn't it? So he's definitely reeling in Nicky.
Yeah, definitely. So Nick having a few mistakes. Oh, goes wide, does Matt. Hopefully that's not a penalty, but consistently in the 37s the last 3 laps. So penalty for Matty, and that is not what he wanted, Jess.
Yeah, that's frustrating. He had 3 good laps, and then he kind of loses it all just on that little edge. It's hard. That bump, that sausage on that corner, it'll throw you sideways if you aren't careful.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Nick's had a problem. Has Nick had a problem there? Oh, no, it's Butler had a problem because he was down. He was up, wasn't he? He was quite far away. He's now 1.6. Nick's now there 1.5. So it looked like there was a bit of a mistake going into turn 3 there. Didn't quite catch it, but it looked like on the map that the angle of the arrow was not quite where it should be. So top 3 have really closed up together. So 1.7 is the gap between the 3. There's an ult from Jesse.
Richard Pugh just made a really nice move on Samaruto as well.
Let's have a look. These two are battling away. It's brilliant stuff. Samaruto down the inside of Richard. Has he got that done? Richard goes to the outside. Samaruto on the inside. Little tap there from Samaruto, but Rubbin's racing. Let's take a look at that replay of Richard trying to take that move, and he does down the inside. Great move there from Rich. He'll be very happy with that, and he's enjoying his racing, which is even better. So down the inside as they come to turn 2, up to turn 3, and Richard goes in front, but then taken again by Samaruto in the Toyota. Great move here from Samaruto. Down the inside, a little bit of a touch there, and was just enough to put Richard out of contention for that position. But Butler still in lead, 1.5. Nicky there in second, 1.4 is Matty behind him. 8 seconds from Handy Pint in 4th. Petrol Bloke there in 5th. There's Haslett in the 6th spot. Adam Bath now in 7th. Wildney's dropped back to 9th, so not sure what happened there. Oh, and he's lost it again. He's managed it. Oh, that's a good save from Wildney. Corndog now into 8th spot. So there's going to be a bit of argy-bargy in the conference room at BBR. Damo, don't get away from that. Do not go near that. And you got Sun7 Greg Goose says, hi, what a race. Yes, it is, mate. Thank you very much for joining us. Really do appreciate it. We have 3 minutes to go of this race. Butler in the lead, Nicky in second, and Matt there in third. There's your top 3, Jesse. Who's got this in the bag?
I think Butler's probably got it, but as soon as I say that, he's going to find the gravel trap. But Nicky is on a personal fastest lap too, so he seems to be running really well right now.
Yeah, he does. There he is. Let's go on board with Matt, because it's been a fantastic race for him. So on board with Matty now. And I'll tell you what, he's done a superb job. You can just see on the map there on the left-hand side that Samaruto.
Right now.
He is indeed. Matt and Samaruto and Richard Pugh are still having a battle as they come into turn 3. They're loving him. They're loving that fun up there. Red Bull Ring. And Matt there in 3rd place. Nick there in 2nd. Butler in 1st. No change here, but again, very narrow from Nick going into the 2nd from last again.
Yeah, all 3 of them have different lines on that corner, on those last 2 corners. It's interesting.
He's nearly in tow. He's up to a 2nd, 1:37.3 from Matt. That's a fantastic lap. What a lap from Matt. He's really pushing. He wants that 2nd place. He's hitting the sausage curbs like a man on a mission. And he's closed him right up. Look at this. This is fantastic. Yes. Let's go on board with Nick. Brilliant stuff, Jess.
Yeah, he is cooking. He took that corner about as well as you could take it. I mean, he literally gained half a second just on that one corner. That was crazy good.
Absolutely brilliant. Massive thanks to Dan Lofthouse and Martin Bennett, my mate. Martin Bennett, who I met at Castle Combe in the final for the Mighty Minis. I was actually having a conversation with him over the tannoy. It was absolutely fantastic. I'm really pleased he's watching. Thanks, mate. That is an absolute honour. Thank you very much. This guy is amazing. He's an absolute legend. So there we go. Butler in the lead. Nick in 2nd. Matty is trying his best to find a way through. Minute to go. I think they might get another lap here, Jess.
Yeah, I think they will as well. They should be able to get across the line. At least the front 3 should.
Yeah, a little mistake there from Matt. He's dropped back up again. One up to 9.9. 1 second again. It's just in between at the moment. The whistle from that turbo in the Toyota is absolutely epic. Oh, Butler must be getting nervous now because they're near the end, aren't they? They're near the end. There's Butler. Let's have a look at him. There he is. He's coming round the 2nd from last now. There is Nicky. There is Matt just behind him. So it's all to play for. He did have a bad lap on the last one. He done a 38 and a 38.1. on the lap previous. So that is not what he wants when you got people like Nick just behind doing 37s constantly on the last 3 laps. So keep an eye on this battle as they come across the line. Still that fast lap from Matt. This will be the final lap. They're coming through now. 16 seconds. We might see these guys here. Is Handy Pint going to cross? I think he is. Yes, he is. So he'll get another lap. It's Petrol Bloke. He's got another chance to try and close that gap. But Hassett is definitely going to finish here, I think. 3, 2, 1. So Hassett's going to finish 6th. It's going to be Adam Bath in 7th as he crosses the line. Wildney's going to finish there in 8th. Corndog in 9th. Rippin in 10th. Sam Ruto 11th. With looks like Richard Pugh. But the battle for 2nd place is really kicking off. Look at this. Butler's there. 1.2 is closed in. Matty there in 2nd. In 3rd. Nick in 2nd. This is brilliant. Great battle between these 3. But it hasn't quite changed. It looked like it was very close coming into turn 3 there, Jess.
Oh, is it? Matty's going to be so mad. He had a terrible hairpin turn there, and that's going to be really frustrating for him. But I think the fact that he's been right on Nicky is actually driving Nicky to get closer to Butler. He's having to nail every turn, and as a result, suddenly he's right back in the race for the lead.
Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. Here they go. There's the top 3. That's a lovely shot. The top 3 in the same shot. There's Nick in 2nd. Matty in 3rd. So here we go. Final few corners. Any penalties coming up for these guys? It doesn't look like it. So Matt's Butler in the lead. Nick in 2nd. Matt in 3rd. And that looks like it's going to be the way it is unless there's a drastic change into this final corner. Has he got it done? He's nailed the 2nd from last. Can he nail the last corner? He has done it. So Butler goes through and he's going to win this race. He's going to be over the moon. Butler in 1st, Nick in 2nd, flashing his lights. It's Matty in 3rd, and he takes the championship in the touring cars. So well done to Matt. Congratulations. Handy Pint's going to finish in 4th. Great stuff from him. Look at those consistent lap times from Handy Pint. That's fantastic. Petrol's going to finish in 5th place. Well done to him. So that's your top 5. But Butler is your winner here at Red Bull for round 5 of the touring car championship. That was fantastic. Got another one yet?
The Butler did it.
The Butler did it, yeah. Jeeves has won. So there we go. So victory for this man, Butler. Well done. Congratulations, sir. That's a great bit of promotion for the new partners, isn't it? So great stuff from him. Well done. So let's take a look at those race results. Just before I do, I'm just going to save that and before I forget. So let's take a look at those race results. It's Butler who takes the win. It's Nick in 2nd. Look at the golf posse next on, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Brilliant stuff. So it is Butler 1st, Nicky in 2nd, Matt there in 3rd, Handy Pint 4th, Petrol Bloke in 5th, Hassett 6th, Adam Bath in 7th place, Wildney takes 8th. Then we've got Corndog in 9th, Ripping the Terran in 10th. Sam Ruto had a really drastic change of in that race, which is a real shame because he was doing so well in 11th place, and Richard Pugh follows up in 12th place there. That was a brilliant race. It really, really was.
I enjoyed it.
I did as well. So we have got the Super Touring Car Championship. If you like your Sierra Cosworths and BMWs, you do not want to miss this with a pit stop as well. It's going to be absolutely epic. Let's have a little chat with the guys. I have got a message there from someone. Not too sure who that was. I think that's Watsy just telling me that I had everyone on mute. Well, especially yourself. But let's have a quick word with Matt and our champion, our touring car champion. Well done, mate. How'd you feel? That was a tough race, wasn't it, with the new physics?
I'll mute myself. Oh yeah, I won. Okay, sweet. I must feel a little better. I got to do my Max impression. Yes, yes. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, that was tough. That Toyota has just got such an advantage now. It's better on the brakes, better on apex speed, better on out of the corners, better in the straight line. It's just better everywhere. I think the only place I was making a time was in the last 2 corners, and that's actually because I was running really high, not really high downforce, but pretty pokey front downforce anyway. You'll see that on my settings. But lag was hard as well. I mean, Samaruto, was it Samaruto I was following to start off with? He was just all over my screen. If he hadn't spun, I wouldn't have got past him because I really couldn't tell where he was.
Mate, I think that's just the way he drives.
I wish I could die and chat like that.
Oh yeah, but I tell you what though, mate. You say that they were better in everywhere, but you also got the fastest lap of a 37.360. So 1:37.360. That's awesome, brilliant stuff, and that's 2 tenths faster than they were. So well done, mate. That's impressive. And like I said, Next race at Brands. That's going to be a tough one, isn't it?
That's Nürburgring, isn't it?
Oh, Nürburgring. Sorry, I'm talking about the wrong one, aren't I? Yeah, go on, mate. Yeah, so Nürburgring, the final. Yeah, so how you thinking about that race?
Yeah, I think that's going to be worse for the Golf, to be honest. You can't, with the new physics, you just can't go near the throttle on the corners. It just understeers straight out. And then, you know, yeah, it's going to be dead meat at Nürburgring, I'm sure. And they say if it's got straight line speed, it's right at the end of the straights. You know, it needs to be a Le Mans without chicanes or something. It's the only place. But, you know, it's still fun. My opening laps are terrible. But I got into a rhythm eventually. If I hadn't had such bad opening laps, I got stopped behind Samaruta, I would have probably been battling with them.
Yeah, you've been close. Yeah, totally.
But, well, it is what it is. But I'll take that. So,
well done, mate. Yeah, well done, Matt. Well done,
Yeah,
mate. It was absolutely fantastic. Congratulations for winning the championship, and we do hope to see you in the next one once we release it. But well done, awesome stuff. Congratulations, well, brilliant.
Yeah, cheers.
So that was Matt, who takes the championship in 3rd place. Let's have a quick word with Nick, who is in 2nd place. Nick, my goodness me, that was a good race. I mean, Matt was slowly closing up, but I like what Jesse said. It looked like as Matt was closing up, you were closing on Butler. So how did you feel today? Were you on VR by any chance?
No. Too scared still.
so you decided not to. Yeah, you should have done it. That would have been exciting. But well done. How did you feel your race went? Because it was great to see the Toyotas up the top for a change. Because Matt, he's been absolutely dominant, hasn't he?
Yeah. Well, it was good having a Toyota 1-2. So for a change, I kind of dropped the ball on the beginning. You know, I was like, "Oops, that's 2nd gear, not 1st gear." So that went well. But I'm pretty happy with the result. It was quite good.
Yeah, it was a superb race. It really was. I mean, we were watching it up and down. A lot of action going on behind, but just seeing how the different lines you and Butler were taking was magnificent to watch. And just slightly faster in one sector, and then you were slightly faster in another. So it was really good, really well done, absolutely fantastic. Congratulations, mate.
Thank you, mate. Well, what I was going to say is, I tried following Butler, but with the change of physics, it was really unpredictable in some cases, so I preferred not to follow him in some cases. So, yeah, that's why.
Oh, well, it was superb, mate. Well done. You did a great job, and great to see it on the second from top stand. Well done, brilliant stuff.
I made it.
You did. You made it. Well done. Congratulations. So let's have a word with our winner. And I'm sort of relieved, but Butler, you've done it. You got that win. Well done. How'd you feel?
Oh, well, the blood pressures went down a little bit now.
I was going to say, I bet that final lap was a bit worrying because obviously, in that position, I mean, we always say about the jelly legs, but when you know that you're being watched by viewers and then you go into this position, you're like, oh my goodness me, what are we going to do here?
Oh, it's even worse knowing that you've got a load of people watching you. I mean, I think Nick kept us honest. I mean, he had a good go a few laps in, but I think I'm just glad I practiced my starts because it's where it all happened on the start, and it was just a case of maintaining the gap at that point. A nice 1.5 second gap, and I felt comfortable to just take my time and not have to push too hard and make any mistakes.
Oh, it was super. It was absolutely super. So well done, mate. Congratulations, and we shall see you at the next round in 2 weeks' time. But well done. Congratulations, mate. Well done. Brilliant stuff.
Thank you, Greg. Cheers.
There we go, Jess. That's your top 3, and what a race. But we've got another one coming, haven't we? We've got an absolute beaut, and it's the Super Touring Car Championship.
Yeah, just roll one set of cars in and roll the next set out and go all over again. This is awesome.
Brilliant stuff. So we're just going to leave you with a short advert, and then we'll be back in about 2 minutes. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Mighty Mini Esports Championship, and it starts April the 12th. I can't wait. I'm so excited, Jesse. It's going to be absolutely mega. Absolutely mega. So that was the advert, and this is the date, April 12th, next Wednesday. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be epic. The cars look great. The sound is awesome. They have roll cages. They actually look like the Mighty Minis with the banners on the top as well. We have Mighty Minis with 16 drivers, 14 drivers, and then we have the Supers straight after. Two 20-minute races for each. One 20-minute race for the Mighty Minis, and then we've got a 20-minute race for the Supers. So it's going to be an absolutely epic evening racing. If you're not doing anything, please come and join us. It's going to be mega. Can't wait. Jesse, that's going to be epic, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We got different style, different drivers. We got some good drivers in this field too. I forgot how many good racers we have in this field, so this should be fun to watch.
Yeah, definitely. So let's come off that, and we will take a look who is out on track. I'm just going to change a few bits and do that, and then go. Hopefully, if I do that, it says STC. It does say STCC. Fantastic. Welcome everyone back to CC Racing. I'm your host Craig Cook with my co-commentator Jesse Linquola, and you've just seen the Super Touring Car, the Touring Car Championship, and now you're watching the Super Touring Car Championship. And I can't say my words, so I'm just going to go and rewind. We're back. So, yeah, welcome everyone here for round 5 at Red Bull Ring, and it is going to be absolutely brilliant, this race. Who is going to take this race? Can Pac-Man win the championship today, Jesse?
Yeah, I was going to say Pac-Man's the odds-on favorite, right? He's an excellent driver, so it'll be up to everybody to see if they can keep up with this pace.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not too sure what's going on here, but Benno's on track and should not be qualifying, so I don't know why he's doing that. And sorry, I do apologise. I'm just going to have to quickly. Or Jesse, could you just write in there that he shouldn't be qualifying? Because that would just mess everything up, because he's got a huge glitch on his game, which is unfortunate for him. So back to the racing. Let's have a look at the championship table as it stands. So it is at the moment Pac-Man on 130 points. Actually, no, he's already done it. I do apologise. He's already done it. So champion is Pac-Man. Audio Muted on 96. Lewis there on 87. Lofty is there on 74. Well, he will guarantee it tonight if he actually just gets in the top 10. Lofty there on 74, Pop Motorsport on 69, Maya Rhodes on 69, Lacko there on 60, Stewboy 53, Dre there on 45, Donkey on 44, Gear Kayla 39, Ripinatarian on 22, and Dog Lucky on 13 points. I'm sorry, mate. I'm going to have to, if he does cross the line, I'm going to have to kick him out of the room, because reserve drivers have to wait in the pit stop, and he's missed quite a few of the races, so I do not want him involved in the action that's going to happen. But there we go. There is the championship table as it stands. We are quite strict with how we want everything run here at CC Sim Racing, so we do hope everyone does listen, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen, and he's going to cross the line now, which is a real shame, and he has, which is unfortunate, so I'm going to have to move him. So I do apologise, everybody. There might be a couple of messages on the screen, so I do apologise about that as well. But there we go. Let's go back to the racing on track. And there we go. So it is Ripinatarian on pole position at the moment. So great stuff from him. Pop Motorsport is in second place. Pop Motorsport is still in second place. So I just saw a flash of Pac-Man just come up on screen, but hasn't changed. There is Lewis in third place. Audio Muted there in fourth place. He's on a purple lap at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on him. Lofty's gone into second place. So Ripin's been practicing, Jesse.
Yeah, I was going to say, Ripin just bounced right up there. He's ready to go. This should be interesting. It's always so much more fun when Ripin's involved, whether it's on the track or in the post-game news conference.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very much so. He was already doing the debrief before I even started, so it was great. It was great to see him there. Cheers, Danny C. Really appreciate that. Let's go, Mini says glowing. Yeah, really, really happy that we've got involved with a great group called CCR, Captain Colossus Racing. Go and check them out. Absolute legend is Paul Daines. Absolutely brilliant. And Danny C there, awesome driver. I really do hope some of those guys do come over for a league race, because it'd be brilliant to have them there. And he says, great commentary and coverage. I do apologise for the previous because that was a bit unfortunate. He says, been kicked. I'm in a league. Internet been broke for 6 weeks. Practice for 3 hours today, and you kicked me. But I also did say that you should start at the back of the grid, and you've also not realised what we're trying to do because there's already a championship running, and you have missed the last races. So unfortunately, Phil, that is what's happened. And because you didn't see the message, I've had to kick you because otherwise you'll be stuck in the middle of the group with a heavy glitch, and I don't want it to ruin the championship that is already involved at this moment. So I do apologise, Phil. But we can have a chat about it afterwards. So back to the racing. Rippenterrin is on pole. Second now is that man, Pac-Man, who could potentially win the championship today. But it depends on Audio Mute. He's in 6th at the moment. But Lofty has just done it again, hasn't he? Just sneaked into second, Jesse.
Yeah, he was smoking along there. I was wondering if it was going to improve, and he almost nipped Rippin there for the pole.
So there we go. Rippin in the lead, 0.119. Brilliant stuff from him. There's Pac-Man in 3rd place. There he is. There is Pop Motorsport in 4th place. Lewis is in 5th place. Then we have Audio Muted in 6th place. Dunky's in 7th. Well done to Dunks. I tell you what, he's been really, really enjoying his racing. And I think because he's smiling, he's actually going faster, which is brilliant to see. And I love that he's just slapped every single sticker he could find from CC Sim Racing's decal area. It's brilliant. Absolutely chucking it on that car. Excellent stuff. So Donkey in 7th, Stu Boy's in 8th, and he was saying that he was struggling. So it's really good to see him in the 34s after having a chat, having a conversation with guys in the Discord, and brilliant to see that they're all up there messaging and everything. It's brilliant. Love it. Absolutely love it. So he's in 7th place. Duncan now drops into 8th. Oh, there's an all from Jess.
Rippin was coming in with a hot lap, and he spun on the last corner. That was unfortunate.
Oh, unfortunate for him. There is Gear Kayla in 9th place. Hasn't quite got up there, but I'll tell you what, look at that. 1.6 seconds from the lead lap, which is now Pac-Man, who's taken pole position, and he's 0.0123. Look at that. That's fantastic. And I'll tell you what, that just shows how close these cars are. And Lofty's just popped in a 33 dead.
Oh, that is fast.
This is fantastic. This is going to be a good race. Please hold it together into turn 1, guys. It's going to be brilliant. So, Lofty on pole. Pac-Man is now in 2nd in the Sierra. Then we've got Rippenterrin in 3rd place, who's now just chasing down Dunky. He might want to just back off and just get himself another qualifying lap because he's got plenty of time. Audio Mute is there in 4th place. Then we have Pop Motorsport in 5th place. Lewis is in 6th place. Then we have Stu Boy in 7th, Dunky in 8th place, Gear Kayla in 9th, Dog Lucky's there in 10th place. Then we have Ned in 11th, Maya Rhodes. I'm not too sure why Maya Rhodes is actually sitting in the pits. He should be out on track. So I'm not too sure what that's all about.
He's comfortable with this.
Yeah, he must be very happy with waiting to see what happens into turn 1. I'm not too sure. But Dog Lucky now goes through with a 134, so great stuff from him. And we've got Rippenterrin in 3rd, Audio in 4th now. So Audio Muted has now pumped himself into 4th place, but gets a half-second penalty, which is a real shame because that half-second penalty is going to be an issue coming into the next lap, Jesse. So that probably, if he doesn't get round, that might be the last lap for him. Pac-Man's gone faster again. 33.063.
The other thing is some of these guys coming around those last couple corners, if you lose the momentum like Rippin did that one time, not only does it affect that lap, who was that? Lofty with a new low lap. 132.7. Wow, that is super fast. But anyway, what I was saying was that when they come into that last turn, if you spin, not only you hurt that lap, but you hurt the upcoming lap because you lose all momentum for that straightaway. So it's a double whammy.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, do you know what? Looking at the map on the right-hand side, he's gone purple again. And looking at the map on the right-hand side, I think Lofty's in a very good position to try and actually have some time to himself. As you can see, it looks like everyone's still having an actual race on getting qualified at the moment.
The Sunday drive.
Yeah, Lofty. Exactly. So Sunday drive for Lofty, but 3 tenths up on the leader, on the championship leader. But that's fantastic. He literally, I think he said he went to Harry Potter World today. He drove back from Harry Potter World in London back to Leeds. That's not an easy trek, that. And he's got back And that's impressive, that is. And I just noticed a little message. I don't know if anyone saw it, but Nick's going VR. He's going VR, baby, for this race from the back of the grid. That's going to be exciting.
Oh, Rippin's right behind Donkey again, and I think it's slowing him down, like you were talking about. It looked like he lost some momentum coming out of that last corner.
He just needs to back out and just give himself some room, because the problem is now, yeah, he might have got a bit of a toe there, but it could also hinder him. So obviously with Donkey just behind him, Donkey's going to be quite pleased with this, because he's going to get another toe here and might actually go up a grade. So we'll see what happens there, but it's good to see everyone's out on track. Lofty has crossed the line, so he's on pole at the moment. Oh, Pac-Man also has crossed the line. He stays second. So keep an eye out on Rippin if he makes a better lap this time round. Going to wait for that second sector to pop up, which ain't for a while. Lewis is in 4th place at the moment. Not sure what lap he's on, but he's coming up to the second sector. Let's see what he gets as he crosses the line. Is he going up a grade? He has gone faster. He's 2 tenths up. Let's see what he can do. Brilliant stuff. Come on, Lewis. Let's get that 3rd place. But Rippin might be on a bit of a quick one as well here, Jesse. This is intense stuff. Brilliant, brilliant stuff.
Yeah, Lewis is running some good lines here. That'll be interesting. These last 2 corners, man, you can make it or break in a hurry. We'll see. Seems like he got a pretty good run through that corner.
He did indeed, didn't he? So all about the last one. Can he keep it on the grey stuff? Yes, he can. This is going to be a very good lap. Crosses the line. This could be a low 33. Oh, stays in 4th.
Ooh,
that was very close.
0.02 of a second he missed 3rd by. Wow, that was close.
So Rippin' a Tearing coming through. Also audio muted. Keep an eye out on him. Does he make a... Oh, he's had a good exit as well. This is going to be very close. Stewboy's gone into 5th. Stewboy's gone into 5th. And he's taken audio muted for that position. He's gone into 5th. What does Rippin do? Does he go faster? Goes faster, but he's not quite there. That's brilliant stuff. So audio muted just stays to 7th. Oh, Gear Kayla's got a good lap in. He's gone into 6th place. Pop Motorsport, is he on a lap? No, he's not. He stays in 8th. Dog Lucky stays in 9th. Donkey has come through into 10th. And Dre there in 11th spot. Oh, this is very intense. But it's Lofty who takes pole position. Oh, my goodness me.
Yeah, nice too. We have 1st through 7th place is the second divide in those first 7 spots. So that means good racing for us, which is wonderful.
Oh, it is indeed. Just a massive mention to Leandro Faria, who is a new subscriber with us at YouTube, and he messaged me through Instagram, and he's like, I'm a Brazilian commentator, and he's loving what he's seeing. Thanks very much, mate. I really appreciate that. It's really nice of you to join us. And who's going to be the champion? Well, we'll see. Hopefully it'll be this man, but I tell you what, that man you got to watch out for, Pac-Man. When he's on the roll, he absolutely flies. You can hear some cockroaches in the background. Or cockroaches? Grasshoppers. You don't want cockroaches on the racetrack. That'd be scary. But yeah, so grasshoppers in the background. Rippin' a Tearing in 3rd place. So the Sierra's been cut in half by 2 BMWs there, Jesse.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited. I'm ready for this race to start. Less talk, more race.
Yeah, definitely sounds good to me. So if you haven't done so already, please do share, like, and follow the stream. We do really appreciate it. It means so much to us here at CC Sim Racing. So let's get this one underway as soon as we can, but we're just going to take a look at those qualifying results. So it's Lofty on pole, only person to get into the 32s. Pac-Man there in 2nd, Rippin' Tearing in 3rd, Lewis 4th, Stewboy in 5th. That's really impressive by Stewboy. Well done, sir. Gear Kayla in 6th, Audio Muted 7th, Pop Motorsport in 8th, Dog Lucky in 9th, Donkey in 10th, Dre there in 11th, Maya Rhodes in 12th, Nick in 13th, and Benno, obviously, we could not get him into the race because he'd done a qualifying lap, which is really unfortunate, but he would have raced otherwise. So I do apologise to him. And we are just grabbing a couple of shares as quickly as we can. So if you haven't done so, please do share. We do really appreciate it. It does help everybody here at CC Sim Racing. And it really does build the momentum of what this race is all about. It's absolutely exciting. I don't know why I've put my Mini on there, but there's my Mini for the Super Mighty Minis glowing. If you're watching that, that's amazing. But yeah, we're really looking forward to this race. So Jesse, come on. What's your odds on who's got this one in the bag?
I actually like. I think Pac-Man will pick Lofty. That may not be the popular choice, but Lofty's going to be mad at me when he listens to this. But I like Pac-Man.
I mean, it would be great to see Rippin' a Tearing up there, but we just don't know what's going to happen. So let's get this underway. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 5 at the Red Bull Ring. for the Super Touring Car Championship. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Red Bull. We are waiting for the screen to come up, which it has. Hopefully it all goes well. Yes, it does. Fantastic. Let's get off that. Let's get off that. Let's get back on there. And here we go for round 5 here at Red Bull Ring with your commentators Craig Cook and Jesse Quayler. We are waiting for the lights to go out. On pole, Lofty. Pac-Man in second. Ripping a Terran in third. BMW, Sierra, BMW, Sierra. After that, oh, there's a great start. Oh, Gear Kayla's had a bad start, and that's given Pop Motorsport on the left-hand side and the white BMW that chance to get that 5th place. He has done so. Lightning start also from Dog Lucky at the back there. He's now in 7th. Wide goes Lewis as they come into turn 1 for the first time, but he's gone through, and that is Lofty under real pressure, but he's got the lead, and Pac-Man's on the chase here, Jesse, and this could be a cracking little turn as they come into turn 3, and he's round the outside. Oh, this is not where Lofty wants to be as they come into this corner, because round the outside goes Pac-Man, and there's a little bit of argy-bargy between the two of them. They're still side by side. What a start to this race between these two battlers here, Jesse. I mean, they've literally left everyone for dead at the moment. So Lofty in the lead, Pac-Man in second, Ripping the Terran's now got 3rd place. There he goes. Lewis is there in 4th with their Pop Motorsport in 5th. Dog Lucky's had a sensational start. He's in 6th place. Stu Boy's dropped to 7th. Audiometer's also dropped down to 8th place. Ned's made some moves. He's now in 9th. Dunkey drops down to 10th. Gear Kayla has got right down the back there. There he is at the back there. And Nick's in VR. So I bet he's absolutely petrified. There he is in the Sierra. That might be quite scary, I must admit, in the Sierra Cosworth. But back to the leader. It's Lewis. It's Lofty in the lead with Pac-Man in second, but Ripping the Terran's on the chase. This is a great start to the race here. Oh, it's brilliant to watch. Here we go. Pac-Man down the inside. Has he got this done? This is fantastic stuff. Has Pac-Man got it? Down into the braking zone. Yes, he has. He's got to slam the anchors on because Lofty's going to get a good run out this corner, but Ripping the Terran's also got a good run on Lofty, and Lewis has got a good run on all 3 of them. So here we go. Down to the band of straight we come, and into turn 2 we come. And is Lofty going to have a chance into turn 3? Round the outside again. Here we go onto the brakes. Hard on the brakes goes the Sierra. It's the braking zone again. Side by side is Dunkey and Gear Kayla. Watch out for Stu Boy and Audio Mute. They're having a good battle as well for that 6th place. Has he got through? Stu Boy's through. Audio Mute down into 7. Dunkey has got Gear Kayla for position. Contact between those 3 as well. That's a real shame. Let's go back and have a look at that replay. Oh, so here we go into the braking zone. Oh my goodness me, where did Dunkey go? He stays on the outside. Gear Kayla comes around the outside. Oh, he's just put the power down a little bit too early, and my road just says I'm going to give you a tap for good measure, so just puts him out wide, and he's back there with a penalty. Pac-Man has the lead. What happened to Lofty? We missed that. Let's go back. Oh, that's a real shame. Must have lost it in turn 4, which is a bummer. I do apologise, everyone. We missed that one, and it's Pac-Man in the lead. Contact. Oh, who was that? Ripping off. Oh, it's a rip-off. Let's have a look where he is. There he is. He's in 3rd place now. Let's keep an eye on him. He's coming round. Oh, contact. Contact with, it looked like LB Racing, and he's carried on. That's naughty. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Not too sure what happened, if it was a contact or was a glitch. Not too sure, but that will be talked about after the race. I'm pretty sure of that. Pac-Man in the lead. Oh, Pac-Man sideways as he comes out of the corner. Lofty's on the charge. He will not give this up. After 5 minutes, they can come into the pits for their change of tyres. Racing soft for racing soft. It just makes it look really exciting. Pop Motorsport is there in 4th. Stewboy in 5th. Audio Muted's there. Great to see Stewboy in the top 5 at the moment. Come on, mate. You got this. Audio Muted in 6th place. Gear Kaler's chasing down in 7th in that lovely pink livery. He's on a purple at the moment, but they're usually purple on the second lap because it's the second lap. Maya Rhodes is in 8th. Ripping the Terran in 9th. He's got a lot to do from the back there. Let's keep an eye on them. It looks like Dre's just taken a pass on Nick, but he's gone wide, and Nick goes through on the VR goggles. Oh my goodness me, Lofty with a move on Pac-Man. That was an audacious move. He was miles behind. What happened there? So he just lock the brakes? He's miles behind. Here we go, into the braking zone. Hard on the brakes. Oh my goodness me, straight on exit gravel, but he goes right past him and gives the place back. It looks like to Pac-Man. My goodness me, what a start to this race. So Pac-Man back in the lead, and now some hard braking there from Lofty. My goodness me, what has he got for brakes? That's fantastic. And sorry again, everyone can't hear Jesse, because the problem is what I do is I have to come off the stream to do the video, and then I mute Jesse because we have a little conversation, and then I forget to put him back on again. Do apologise.
People want to hear
the people want us. Yeah, go off you go, mate. You crack on. Go on.
This is a great run. Lofty's just finished another purple lap here, so he's right back on where Pac-Man, and look who's right behind him too. LB is pulling right in. That's amazing. He's kind of reeled in those guys with their battle going on.
No, you carry on. I'll do cameras. So back to the front, it's Pac-Man with Lofty in 2nd. Purple lap for Pac-Man. Can he do anything about him? Watch out for Pop Motorsport. He's on the back of Gear Kaler. He's on the back of Audio Muted. I do apologise. And looks like he's having a move down the inside. Doesn't quite do it this time. Exit down the inside. Look at the Audio Muted trying to shut the door on him. It's not going to work. He looks like Pop Motorsport is trying to get in the tow. Let's go on board with him. And there is Audio Muted in that 5th place. Is he going around the outside into the braking zone? Very brave. Has he done it? That's superb if he does. Oh, he's given him room as well, but he hasn't quite done it. And Audio Muted managed to tail the tail yet again for another lap. Brilliant stuff. But Pac-Man now 0.3 in the lead. But look at Lofty. He's right there. He's right there. It's Lofty. Let's go on board with Pac-Man. This is brilliant.
Yeah, Lofty has the faster car right now for whatever reason. Pac-Man is really struggling to hold him off.
Even the commentator from Brazil is asking for Jesse to come back as well. Love that.
They love me.
They love you, mate.
Plains.
They absolutely love you. So there we go. Pac-Man is there. I love you too. Pac-Man's there in 1st place. Lofty in 2nd. And like you said, Lofty does look like he's got that car settled down. And we know that the Sierra is a right handful, but it has definitely made a difference. Everyone on this race track, hasn't it? It's absolutely brilliant.
Boy and Pop in the pits.
Thanks, mate. Just seen that. So they're in the pits. Good battle still between the top 4 there. And we're still waiting for Stewboy. Hasn't come in, so we'll just go back to the leader. He's 0.3 in the lead and getting closing speed. It is brilliant on that BMW. Look at him go into the braking zone. Round the outside. Is he going to try it here? That's a fantastic little move. But that's putting him out wide. LB Racing is going to have a little touch here as well. And the top 3 are battling away. This is just going to be magic for Audio Muted. Gear Kaler's up to 5th. Ripping a Terran is now in 6th place. He's flying. Maya Rhodes is getting that car all sideways and on the grass and using all the tracking a little bit more. Haven't said that today.
There's a lot of track to have today.
Oh, but yeah, there we go. Pac-Man still holds the lead. I'll tell you what, Lofty is looking very, very racy indeed. But I'll tell you what, Lewis is doing a very clever thing here. He's just sitting on the back of these guys, just thinking, right, they just need to make one mistake and I'm in. So, very clever stuff here from Lewis.
He's in that situation too, where you can kind of wait for that pass and then pick your dance partner at that point too. So.
Definitely a do-si-do coming on in a minute, but we'll see what happens. Is any of these guys, top 3, going to pit? Are they going to pit at the same time? It might be worth just getting out, but then again, look at the kerfuffle behind. There could be some wars going on, but Lofty's in! Lofty's come in! That's very, very brave. Yeah, has he got enough room, though, between him and Ripping the Terran? Because Ripping the Terran's 6th with Dre in 7th. He needs to get out before them guys. So, Pac-Man in the lead, Lewis in 2nd. Gear Kaler's also coming as well, so he's taken an opportunity. Ripping the Terran's gone past. Lofty's still waiting. Oh, this is a big pit stop, isn't it?
It
That's
is. The guys were just waiting. They had a energy drink waiting for him to get in there.
Yeah, cup of tea, scone, whatever you want to call it. I know. I said scone. Damn it, my missus is gonna love me now.
Oh, unbelievable!
It's scone, isn't it? So there we go. Mr. Pac-Man hunting a ghost like an old game. He is. There we go. So yeah, the noise goes wow, 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 doesn't it? So there we go. Pac-Man in first, Lewis in second. Then we got Audio Muted there in third, Ripping the Tearing there in fourth. Then we got Dre there in fifth. He's having a good race. Good to see him on track again. But the battle, look at this, Lofty and Stu Boy having a good old shindig here. And oh, hold on a minute. No, that's Nick.
It's
oh,
Nicky.
Nick.
Yep.
Nick's got the same colour car. Sorry, I had a panic attack then. I thought that's Stu. I thought, wow, what lap was he doing on the previous? So Lewis has the fastest lap at the moment. So there's Pac-Man, there's Lewis. So obviously it looks like the Pac-Man has dropped Lewis.
Yeah, Lofty's got open air now. So.
Yeah, but are they going to come in? Are they going to come in? Because that would have helped with the battle he had there with Nick on track. So is Pac-Man coming in? This is going to be dramatic stuff. Is he going to stay out? Still 10 minutes to go. He might just try and open up the taps. No! He's bailed. He's gone in. Lewis stays out. Lewis stays out. He's doing it again, and he's really pushing now. Look how sideways that BMW is. But Pac-Man is in. And do you know what? I just haven't got the time to look at the pit stops. Just take too long. There's Audio Muted. We'll keep an eye on it. Audio Muted's got the fastest lap with a 33.5. Go on, Audio. This is fantastic.
And Rippin is flying too. He got a 133.4. So.
Oh, Lofty's coming round. Pac-Man's in the pits. Oh, Pac-Man's just changing tyres now. Oh my goodness me, he's going to come out literally side by side at this moment. So there is Pac-Man. He's now coming out of the pits. And there is Lofty in 5th place. He's coming up the side here. You're going to see Pac-Man on the left-hand side of your screen. He's going to literally have the power as he comes out of the corner. Where is he? There he is. There he is. And he's under pressure already as he comes out of the pits. This is absolutely dramatic stuff. He's got the power. But it looks like Pac-Man's just had enough to open up the taps and keep the lead. Well, provisional lead. But we just don't know what's going to happen with Lewis, because he's having a good old chatter as well, because he's there in the lead. But Audio Mute scanned the fast lap. Ripping the Tearing's done a 33.4, as you just said a minute ago, Jesse.
Yeah, no worries. There's a lot of speed going on right now. I think Lewis is probably going to pit here, would be my guess, but we'll see what happens.
He has to. He has to. While these two are battling, this is absolutely perfect for him, because they are battling away. Look at him around the outside. Oh, has he got it done? Oh, he nearly got it done. So Lofty around the outside of Pac-Man. Has he got the line done? This is brilliant. Has he got it? No, he hasn't, and shuts the door. Does Pac-Man? Oh, that was very, very brave. Let's go on board with Lewis. Lewis is in. Lewis is coming. Oh, he's gone way too quickly into the corner. Nearly took all the track and a little bit more. That was fantastic.
Yeah, he's coming in a little hot there. Hopefully he didn't hit that line. We know he can get a monster penalty if you don't get on that pit lane.
Exactly. Audio Muted's in, Rippin's in, Pac-Man is away. Pac-Man is away. He's got Lofty behind him, so these tyres are definitely settled down for him. Where is LB? Oh, he's got a little bit wide there. That could be a penalty. Might be okay. He might be okay. Hasn't come up on the screen. Oh my goodness me. There we go. Lewis is in. Oh, this is going to be so close. Look, Lewis is coming out. Lewis is coming out, and they're coming down the straight. There's Pac-Man. Is he going to get out? There's Audio Mute. Audio Mute's done so well. Oh, goodness me. Pac-Man loses the back end. Lewis is in second. He's side by side with Pac-Man, with Lofty. I can't remember their names, Jesse. There's so much going on. It's him in front. It's that guy there. But it's Pac-Man in the lead with Lofty in second and Lewis in third. Just in the background there is Audio Muted. Oh, Myers has left the room. But Stu Boy's on the back of him as well. And also Pop Motorsport. Big aware of that. But Lewis is going down the inside of Lofty for position here, Jesse. This is a fantastic battle for the lead.
Yeah, I think Lewis was a little premature there. He jumped out before he got a good draft. That kind of hurt him. He fell back a little bit.
Oh, wow. On the brakes, though, Lofty's absolutely sublime on the brakes, isn't he? He's really closing up. But again, because he's hard on the brakes, Lewis is a lot less, he's a lot further back, but it gives him the exit speed that he wants, and he's closing back up again. Oh, this is brilliant. This is going to be a battle for the lead all the way through the race. 7.5 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. And this top three battle is absolutely fantastic. In 4th place is Audio Muted. I don't know what's happening to the cameraman. There he goes. There's Audio Muted in 4th place. And I'll tell you what, they keep battling. He's going to be closing in. This is fantastic. There is Stu Boy. There is Pop Motorsport just behind him. Let's go on board with Stu Boy, because this is a great battle with Pop Motorsport behind him. Ripping the Terrans in 7th. Gear Kayla is following Ripping the Terrans, so they could work together here. But the battle's still on between Pac-Man, Lofty and Lewis. Brilliant. Going to keep an eye on that. We're going to keep an eye on Pop Motorsport as he looks for an inside line on Stu Boy. Doesn't quite do it. Exit speed is perfect. We're going to go back to the leader because he's under real pressure from Lewis and Lofty. Oh my goodness me. There's too many L's.
I'm exhausted just listening to you. I took a deep breath.
Penalty for Pac-Man! Penalty for Pac-Man! Oh my goodness, half a second penalty for Pac-Man! He's not going to want that. And look at Lofty. He's round the outside into the braking zone. Can he get it done? Oh my goodness, this is absolutely crucial. Cut back for Lofty! Oh, the power of the torque. And that's Cosworth was just not enough. The rear wheel spin. And that is Lofty into the lead. And Pac-Man's got half second penalty. And that is not what he wanted, is it, Jesse? And I'm punching the air because I'm like, oh my God, that's going to be crucial to this race.
Yeah, it may be crucial, but by the same token, we know Pac-Man runs really well in second place.
He does indeed, and he's got down the inside of Lofty for position. Has he got that done? Oh, this is absolutely amazing racing. Oh, contact, and Pac-Man's through around the outside. That was a brilliant move, and I got that saved. I'm so pleased with myself. There is Pac-Man. I didn't use the mute button at all, but there he goes. Pac-Man into the lead. Lofty in second, Lewis in third. Lewis is just sitting pretty. He's just waiting for a mistake. The battle for fourth is kicking off, but there's the penalty. There is the penalty. Now, does Lewis get through? He's on the outside of Pac-Man as they come round the second from last. He doesn't quite get through, but he's going to try and cut back down the inside and doesn't do it. So it's Lofty in the lead. It's Pac-Man in second. Lewis in third. The battle for fourth. Look at the battle for fifth, should I say. Stewboy still in fifth. Pop Motorsport in sixth. Ribbon-a-Tearing is there in seventh. Mistake from Stewboy, and Pop Motorsport might take advantage of it as it coming to turn one.
Oh, purple for ripping to tearing a 133.2. My goodness.
God, he's going purple. God, see my face.
Oh, unbelievable. You guys are cooking.
They're cooking. Lofty there is still in the lead, but Pac-Man's in down the inside. He's going to have a look down the inside. No, he's going into the braking zone around the outside. Could get the cut back here on Lofty. Oh, he's got the torque. He's got the power. Oh, he's sideways. And he's still under real pressure. This is brilliant stuff. On board with Pac-Man. And I need to take 5 minutes. Jesse.
That's unbelievable that Lofty and Pac-Man are going so much faster than Lewis. That's hard to believe because Lewis is running well, but man, they just are pulling away. It's unbelievable.
Good point. And I think Lewis does use traction control, which is probably the reason why he hasn't caught them up. Because obviously the traction control picks up. It stops you from wheel spinning, where these guys are just full wheel spin around the whole track at the moment. Oh, Pac-Man's gone wide. Oh, my goodness me.
Pac-Man's still purple after going into them.
Oh, he's got a second penalty. What was that for? No chance. Oh, referee.
Goodness.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
I feel so sad for him right now. But he's got a penalty, and Lofty's going to be thinking,
are on the horn right now.
Oh, jeez. I missed you, mate. Right, so there's Lofty in the lead, and he's just gone through. 33.2 for Ribbon-a-Tearing. That's brilliant. Audio Mutant's not that far behind either. He's there in fourth place, but Pac-Man's got that second penalty. He really needs to close that gap up on Lofty, which he's doing right now, and he's really hovering him in. Look at that. He's like sucking him in like a Dyson vacuum cleaner. Brilliant stuff. Half a second. Look at that.
You know what?
Wow.
I just bought one of those things. They really suck.
In a good way. Thank you, Dyson, for all your help throughout the years. So there's Lofty in the lead. Pac-Man in second. He's definitely brought that gap down. He needs to be right on him or overtaking him at this corner. There's Lewis again, just starting to lose Lewis now. 1.2 is the gap into the braking zone. Goes wider this time, does Pac-Man. Tries to get the cut back here. Oh, he makes a little mistake, and he has lost a bit of time. So penalty's going to be happening any moment. Audio Mutant's there in fourth. Oh my goodness, I need to breathe. Oh, Pac-Man's in fifth. Ribbon-a-Tearing in sixth place. There's Stewboy in seventh. Has a penalty. Stewboy. Gear Kaler in eighth as well. Jesse Donkey's in the top 10, which is really good for him. But we have lost a couple of people. Half second for Gear Kaler. But Lofty's mostly dominating now. 2 minutes 34 seconds to go. There's the penalty. Is Lewis going to get through? Round the outside. No, he doesn't. Not quite. Oh, there's a bit of contact between the two. Not too much, though. And there's a little bit of contact again. Paintwork being shared. And that is, you know, a little bit of sharing's caring, I say. But Lewis is now into second place after that penalty. Now, will Pac-Man work with him? Because we still got 2 laps.
Nope.
But no, he doesn't. He says, shut up, mate. What are you talking about, Craig? I'm going for the win. Down the inside, gets it done. Good move there from Pac-Man. Now the chase is on 3 seconds. Lofty has to keep the concentration level up now, doesn't he, Jess?
Yeah, and the shame of it too was that Pac-Man on that last side, he was 2/10 purple going into that penalty. He was absolutely flying before that. And Lofty, look at that, a 132.9 he just put in too. That's crazy fast.
Got some good tyres underneath him, hasn't he? Pop Motorsport in 5th. Ripping a Terry from the back is now into 6th place. Can he get a top 5 finish here? That's brilliant stuff from Ripping a Terry. He can even see the battle in front. And they're not that far behind. 10 seconds from the leader. That's fantastic stuff. Oh, down the inside, I do apologise. Go back to Pop Motorsport and round the outside of Ribbitarian. Has he got this done? That's very, very brave. Could get the comeback here. Oh, he had to sort of adjust himself to Pop Motorsport, but he's managed to hold it and squeeze the rear end of that BMW in front of Ribbitarian. Brilliant stuff. But look at Stu Boy. He's on the back and he's using all the curbing a little bit more, but he's also got a penalty for using all the curbing a little bit more.
Yeah, those guys.
Oh, Pop Motorsport! Penalty for Pop Motorsport as well, Jesse.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. No worries. I mean, they're trying to get that extra little half second or whatever it is, and it's actually costing them a half second.
Oh, my goodness me. Still, he holds that lead, and Lofty is looking very good, isn't he? 3.6 seconds, and he's actually going to win this while pitting. He's actually pitted this time. It's amazing. He's going to win this one. Well, I shouldn't have said that because there's still a lap to go. So there it is. Lofty's in the lead. Pac-Man in 2nd. Lewis is staying with him. This is brilliant. Audio Muted. Look how far. He's not that far behind. 3.2 seconds. But it looks like Audio Muted's made a mistake because Pop Motorsport is only 2.6. But only 7/10 behind him is Ripping a Tearing. He's got a penalty. Oh, my goodness. What a race. This is fantastic, Jesse.
Yeah, there's lots of action. I mean, this is unbelievable. And Pac-Man and Lewis are giving us quite the show right now. So,
again, just off the exit of the corner again. Lewis is brilliant. He's caught him up again. And under half a second. And the mistake has given Lofty a nice 4.2 second lead. And I'll tell you what, Pac-Man, I know at the interview, he's going to be so upset. He will be really down in the dumps, but he will win the championship
Lewis
today.
Is all over him now.
Lewis is all over him. There we go. Thanks, Jesse. So there he is, Lewis, just behind Pac-Man. Is he going to go for that 2nd place?
Of course he is.
Of course he is. Pac-Man's going to hopefully use the power pill to keep in front. He wants to ghost those mothers right behind him, but Lewis is really putting pressure on him. Look at this. He's going around the outside. He's going to go to the inside. Pac-Man doesn't want to give him that inside line. We've got to keep an eye on Lofty because he's on the final corner, but this battle for 2nd is on. Comeback could be on for Lewis. Oh, that's a fantastic move. The contact, but it's Lofty who's got the win.
Move.
And what a fantastic win for Lofty. And Lewis has got 2nd on the final corner. That's fantastic. And I'm going to save that because that was sexual. Let's have a look at that. That was impressive. Down the inside. Thank you very much, says Lewis. I've watched you all race, but no chance. I'm having this, says the ghost to the Pac-Man, and goes into 2nd place. That's fantastic stuff. And Lewis is in 2nd. Pac-Man takes 3rd. Audio 4th. Pop Motorsport in 5th. Ripping the Terran will take 6th. Gear Kayla manages to steal 7th from Stu Boy in 8th. Donkey's going to cross the line in 9th. It's going to be Dog Lucky in 10th after a sensational start to the race. And Nick has finished there in 11th spot. I'm pretty sure he's still screaming after using VR. Lofty's your winner.
Great race. Loved it.
They don't call this Super Touring Cars for nothing. Yeah, and I need oxygen very quickly. Oh my goodness me. That was an incredible race. Well done to Lofty. He must be absolutely stoked with that. He should rush home from Harry Potter more often, I reckon. Oh, somebody laughed, and I didn't even know was that you, Lofty, or was that Jesse laughing? Oh, there we go. So we will have a conversation with Lofty in a moment, but he's just cruising around and getting as much marbles as possible. He wants to make sure that he's scrutineered. There is Lewis there in 2nd place, and Pac-Man, your champion, there in 3rd. So congratulations to Pac-Man tonight. But he will want to win the next one at Nürburgring, Jesse.
Absolutely. I mean, Nürburgring's going to be crazy. That's something can't even handle that. It's tough.
Yeah, and that chicane's going to be a nightmare. And also turn 1 will be quite a bit of a mental one as well. But well done to our man Lofty there. Gets the pole position, clean race. Let's get that saved because there's some great photos I'm going to take of that. So let's take a look at those race results after a superb Super Touring Car Championship race, round 5 here at Red Bull. Lofty takes the win. Lewis in 2nd, Pac-Man 3rd, Audio Muted in 4th, Pop Motorsport takes 5th, Ripping a Terran in 6th, Kayla in 7th, then it's Suboy in 8th, then we have Donkey in 9th, Dog Lucky in 10th, Nick in 11th, Ned there in 12th, Maya Rhodes in 13th. Not too sure why he didn't qualify though, so we'll have to have a chat. But I'll tell you what, his lap times are really good. So, yeah, just really unfortunate there. Great racing from everyone, says Audio Muted. So let's take a look and have a little chat. And the problem is we're going to have to go to Pac-Man straight away. And I do apologise. I didn't mean that nastily, Pac-Man, because what I also want to say is congratulations for winning the Super Touring Car Championship of 2023. Well done, mate. 3rd place. Great battle with Lewis and Lofty throughout the race. So, but, mate, I said to Jesse that you'd be a bit upset about that. How do you feel after the race?
Yeah, not too bad.
I'd give up my gig now.
Yeah, that was all right. I don't like Red Bull Ring anyway at the best of times, so you know, I was quite happy with that. Annoyed to lose on the last corner to Lewis, but you know, fair play. He got me, so I had me little lady sat next to me. She woke up halfway through wanting to watch, so you know, it was yeah, weren't bad. Gutted that I couldn't hold on to Lofty. He was, I think he must have had a turbo or something stuck under that thing, because that was unbelievable. I couldn't even in the slipstream. I was barely catching him, so he's got that thing dialed in well and truly.
Yeah, it's absolutely superb, wasn't it? Great race, great battles between you two, and obviously just manages to stay with him there. But it was absolutely brilliant, side by side action, and you just couldn't miss it. And lovely to see that Audio Muted has said, Pac-Man, well done, and well, great 4th place for Audio Muted as well. But mate, it was a superb race. It really was action-packed. I nearly lost my voice this time. I didn't even give Jesse a chance to have a word, even though everyone wanted to hear him. So I do apologise, Jess. But my goodness me, you've been an absolute sensation, mate. Congratulations on winning the championship, and we'll see you at the next round. Well done, mate.
Yeah, cool. Thank you very much. No, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Absolutely brilliant. And the man that just pipped that man for that 2nd place was LB Racing, Mr. Lewis Beckenham. Lewis, my goodness me, what a month you've had. I mean, you started off, you know, the karting. I went and watched your karting, and you've got a couple of trophies there. You're still flying in your karting now as well. This last week, I think it was. And now you got 2nd against the champion in the Super Touring Car Championship. You must be buzzing after that final few corners.
Yeah, that last lap, I was like, right, let's have him, let's go for it. And then obviously as the lap went on, I was like, I don't think I'm going to catch him. And then just the drive coming towards those last 2 corners, I was like, right, just keep it calm and let's try and get him around these last 2 corners and not get a penalty if we can run him wide or something, because you know those 2 last corners are really tough around here. But yeah, I'm really happy with that result. Red Bull Ring's one of my favourite tracks. Unlike Pac-Man, so I'm probably the polar opposite. I really enjoy this track, but yeah, really happy with that. It was a good race. It was close.
It was very, very. You sound out of breath, mate. But that's it.
Yeah.
It was a brilliant race. It really was, and congratulations. And you know, you had to be composed in that race, and you did it well. Absolutely super. Well done, mate.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Let's have a word with our winner, Lofty. You've actually won this one. Fair and square, mate, and what a lap time in the 32s, and great to see Pac-Man was really, like, you know, patting you on the back there. So, you know, and also, how was Harry Potter? Because I've been 3 times, and how on earth did you get back from London to Leeds in that time? And please do not tell me that you were speeding. You were driving nice and clean, weren't you, I'm sure, and then you used all your speed on the track.
He was on the Nimbus 3000, Craig.
Yeah. Well, I've been in London since Monday, so my practice was last week, and we managed to get in an hour earlier. But when we came out, we hit the traffic around Luton for a crash, and I'm looking at the time, and thinking, oh God. Got back, I had a lot of problems with the builders, and I didn't think the wife would let me race, if I'm honest, because it wasn't the best thing to do. But I just thought I'll give it a go. And I remembered what I was doing last week. As soon as you sit in the seat and get in, because this track, the fastest times, you have to change your brake bias on this BMW. You can't go around with not changing the brake bias. So in the first couple of laps, because I was battling, I couldn't do that. I was literally battling Pac-Man, giving him space, he was giving me space, and and same as Lewis, I gave him, I outbraked myself in going down the back, and I gave Pac-Man the spot back. That was definitely my fault, and then it was game on again. But all of a sudden, from him getting that penalty, then there was 3 seconds. So I don't know what's gone on there. There was literally I was half a second behind him, and I think were they battling? I don't know. And then all of a sudden I was 3 seconds in front. So I could then get my head down and start using my brake bias again. So trying to bring in them lap times. But since the update, this car's a lot harder to drive. But if you use your brake balance a bit more on each corner, I know it's difficult, especially with if people are on pad. But on the steering wheel, it's a lot easier, and you get a lot of quick times. But congrats to Pac-Man. It couldn't be a more deserved kind person. We've practiced together, and he deserves it. And good battling with Lewis. I don't know what happened to my teammate Rippin. I really don't. So I'm sure he'll tell me in the debrief.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as well. But absolutely fantastic racing, mate. Congratulations. It was a super drive, and it put me on the edge quite literally. So, but well done. Brilliant stuff, and fantastic to all of you tonight. But well done, Lofty. Congratulations.
Thanks for hosting. Cheers, Craig. Thank you.
Welcome. Well, there we go, Jesse. That was an intense round 5 from the Touring Car Championship and the Super Touring Car Championship, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fantastic. I think I was sweating out my t-shirt. That was pretty exciting.
Well, I know. I'm obviously we're partnered up with Speebles Clothing. I think I'm going to have I think I'm going to have some sort of decal on the back saying "Unmute Jess" on the back or something like that. So I do remember each week. So I do apologise in advance. Sorry to everyone that did want to hear your dulcet tones today. Maybe you could sing us out, maybe, or something like that.
No, I actually just went out to Twitter and hashtag Unmute Jesse was actually trending out there. So that was amazing.
Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic, mate. So, well, there we go, everyone. Just to mention
Craig?
that... oh, yes, Pac-Man, go for it.
Sorry to butt in, mate. I have a little lady next to me who wants to say hello.
Oh, go for
Hi.
it. Hello. How are you doing?
Yeah.
There's race fans.
No? Oh, she's gone shy soon. She heard you.
Well, Daddy did very well. He won the championship, so absolutely brilliant. So there you go. Well done to Pac-Man, Andy there. Absolutely superb. And we get to see our daughter just just saying hello there. It's great. Fantastic. Well done.
Cheers, Craig.
You're welcome, mate. So brilliant stuff. Cheers, Matty. Matty's just literally promoting us. Yeah, it is very professional, apart from me forgetting to mute my co-host, which is really a bad thing. But it's great to see. Thank you very much, everyone who has joined us tonight. Jesse, it's been an absolute pleasure as normal.
Thank you for having me.
Fantastic, mate. And we will see. I don't know. Are you actually racing in the Mighty Mini Championship? I don't even know. I've not actually seen because I'm so excited. You're not. Okay.
No.
Are you commentating in that one?
Well, I sure hope to.
Brilliant. That's even better. So there we go. Jesse Craig just made sure that he's there next Wednesday for the Mighty Mini Championship. Thanks, Jess. That put me under so much pressure. So there we go. So Jesse's there with me next Tuesday, and we'll just pop that up now. Bam. There it is. It's not next Tuesday. It's next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is the first Mighty Minis Racing Esports Championship round, and that is at Brands Hatch. 20 minutes in the Mighty Minis, and then we've got 20 minutes of the Supers. Obviously, previous winners come back in their car to challenge for the title again, but it's going to be absolutely brilliant. We can't wait. So there we go. That is what's going to happen next Wednesday. We haven't got no Super Sundays for about a month now. I think it is 5 weeks, I think, because we've also got our meet at Silverstone on the 29th and 30th, where I'll be commentating at Silverstone. And if you'd like to join us, we're going to camp out. We're going to have, well, I'm not going to be having a few beers, but some people are going to have a few beers, and they're going to really enjoy themselves, and I'm going to watch and laugh and have fun. I might actually play Frisbee golf. So there is going.
Wow.
Yeah, I love it. It's wicked. It's like the best game in the world. So that's what we're going to be doing on the 29th and the 30th, obviously, apart from chatting away and screaming at race cars going round. So that's brilliant. Yes, Alan A. Oh, mate, if you could come to the track, you'll be an absolute legend. I'd love to see you there. It'd be brilliant. So if this guy comes to the racetrack, we're in for some problems. Okay, so it's great to see Mr. Alan A there, and obviously he had a brilliant academy year against my bro. Was that 4 seasons ago? Wow, 5 seasons ago. Jesus, that was so long ago. And Pac-Man was obviously in that as well, so that was interesting actually. So hopefully he'll be there. I'm working in late at night, but I'll try and fly in. Yeah, 29th, mate. 29th and the 30th of April. If you can be there, that'd be superb. Right, that's it from me and Jesse. It's been an absolute super evening of racing. Well done to our champions already in round 5. That's Matty Cake for the Touring Car Championship, and also Pac-Man 292 for Dad Bod Racing. Winners tonight were Butler and Lofty, so congratulations to them two. But absolutely fantastic to everyone who has joined us tonight. We really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the subs and the follows. It's been brilliant. Thank you for the new subscribers, which is Job16V and Renaud, which is from Sun7, and that is great to see that Sun7 are joining us, because they're also involved with the E-Team management app. So great to see them there. Thank you very much, guys. We're going to leave you with this on screen, but that's me and Jesse saying goodbye from TCC Racing. Have a fantastic weekend and happy Easter.
You